Hello writers, welcome to session 2 of our information writing unit. So in this unit we are writing to teach. So we're planning our feature article, brainstorming some topics. Yesterday you chose 1, 2, or 3 topics from your personal lives. I saw some basketball, I saw some lacrosse, a lot of sports, I saw some animals that people are experts on. And you rehearsed using a teaching voice on your Flipgrid. Nice job being teachers. Once you rehearsed on your Flipgrid and talked through your topic, you used boxes and bullets to begin planning your information writing. So some people had 1 box and bullet, some people found 2, even 3 topics that they were able to start planning. Well, today I want to teach you that when you divide your topic into parts, kinds, or times, it will help focus your writing. So yesterday we had some very general topics, but today we can take one and split it up into even more parts. So watch me while I show you that. So yesterday my topic was piano. So here is my brainstorm. I'm going to flip to the back of the page. Make sure you use fronts and backs so we're getting the most out of our notebooks. I'm going to write the date on the top. Here in my notebook, I'm just writing the word date. I would like you to please check today's calendar and write the actual date. Remember, dating the top of our page is an important step in keeping our writing notebooks organized. So please check the calendar, write the actual date. So my main topic was piano. So I'm going to write that up at the top for me to remember. I could split this into parts of a piano or parts of playing piano. My topic is playing piano. So some parts to playing piano. This is pretty similar to yesterday. I've got the hand placement. That's important. My note names. Those are important. I have reading music. That's important. I said 3 pedals. That's important. And then music vocab. So that didn't change much from today. But I'm going to get even in more depth with this because that's not all there is to playing piano. So I'm going to think of the different kinds of piano music. So I know there's Baroque music. That's really, really old music. There's what's called romantic music from a different time. There is impressionist music from another time. That's one of my favorites. There is choral or instrumental piano music. There's Broadway music. All different types of music. All of this related to playing piano, but now we have different categories. I could go even further and talk about the times, different times when you might play piano. So I have, just recently I played piano for a musical. So you could play in a musical. I know some people in here are working on NYSSMA solos. So I've got NYSSMA or just any solo or competition in general. I play piano during that time. You could play for a party. Pretty soon I'm going to be playing for a Christmas party, playing some Christmas music. Or you could play for fun. I could go home and play just because I wanted to. One more topic I could break this into is famous examples. Now this one could apply to some of your sports that you're talking about, famous basketball players, that kind of stuff. So I know some famous piano players. There's Beethoven. I know there's Mozart, Bach, and there's Handel as well. So all of a sudden, I have a ton of information about playing piano compared to yesterday, where I had a few boxes and bullets. Today, I have a lot of boxes and bullets, all on the same topic. So again, I could split it into different parts. I could split it into different kinds. I could split it into different times. Or I could split it into different famous examples, all having to do with that one topic I chose yesterday. So once I have all of this listed, because I have a lot, I need to ask myself which of these ways allows me to use what I already know. Which one of these helps me focus on what's really important to me about the topic. So for example, I could list Baroque music, and I could list types of, or famous examples. I don't know much about them off the top of my head, so I would have to keep this in mind. If I chose that route, I'd be researching more than writing from my head. If I were writing about the parts of playing piano or the times when I play piano, that's all my personal experience. So those are some questions you need to ask yourself when you're thinking of what direction you want to go. So I'm going to have you try. Before you open your notebook, so do not open your notebook yet, you're going to get onto Padlet. You're not going to do too much typing. I just want to know what are the 2 ways, or maybe 2 or 3 ways, that you could split your topic. So if I were getting onto Padlet right now, I would open up the screen. This says what are 2 or 3 ways you could split your writing topic. I would press the arrow. I would write my name. And then I would write, I split it into parts of playing piano. Notice I put the split and my topic. I could put kinds of piano music. I could put times I play piano. And I also put famous pianists, so famous musicians. So when you get onto Padlet, don't copy my topic or my splits. Make sure it's specific to what you are choosing. Go ahead and pause the video, get on Padlet. Do not forget to come back and press play when you're done. So pause the video, complete your Padlet, and then come back. Okay, now that you are back, I should be able to see your Padlet up on the screen. So if I come over to your notebook, I'll know exactly what splits you'll be writing about. So now it's time for you to get into your notebook. Just like I did in mine. You're going to use that rehearsal from Padlet. So whatever you wrote up there should be in your notebook. You're going to write one part and then the next part. So one split, the next split, and you're going to be working on your stamina and volume, which means once you pick up that pencil, don't put it down. Volume means you're writing as much as possible. Don't let your brain get stuck. Work through it. So as some reminders in writing workshop, so that all students can become the best writers they can be, you want to get started right away. As soon as you pick up your pen and your pencil, get going. You want to write the whole time, whatever you're setting your timer to. You need to stay in one spot, so once you start writing, you're not moving around. You need to work quietly, and you need to spend a total of 30 minutes writing. You can split that into 10, 10, and 10. You can split it into 15 and 15, or you can split it into 30 whole minutes. Go ahead and write.